Hi everyone, it's Rita from Miss Rita to the Rescue. Earlier in the week, I think it was on Monday, could it have been Monday? Maybe Sunday. I posted this really terrific box card from Laurie Whitlock's shop, and I was really pleasantly surprised to get such a terrific response from sunflowers. And actually one of my friends, Linda, who has been exceptionally nice to me, sunflowers are her thing, is what she told me. So I decided to take this little idea and turn it into a big idea and make these beautiful 3D sunflowers. I'm going to show you how to put one together, and then I'm going to show you how I put the last flower on here, the sunflower wreath. So stay with me and we will go over this. Here we are back at my craft studio, and we're going to be putting together these sunflower wreaths. They really do assemble very quickly, and so even though it seems a little daunting to make 7 of them for the wreath, if you just, I cut them all out at the same time and then work in pieces to get the completed flower. So the way that I figure it is the flower is, make sure I get into the camera. The flower consists of this conical shape, right? And which is very 3D. And it has also these 3 layers of petals. They are numbered 1, 2, and 3. You start with 3 in the back. And then there's the back piece that you're not really going to see unless, I don't know, you don't use it for what I'm using it for. And it consists of 2 pieces. So let's start with the green part. Okay, so here is the green part. It's 2 pieces. It's really simple. You're just going to glue I'm having a little bit of trouble. Okay, here. Let me use this glue. There we go. Okay, so you're going to glue. Whoa, I put it on the wrong place. Okay, here we go. All right, so you glue it at that tab. You can just whisk away that. And then you put glue all around the circle to create like a little saucer. This one has 3 leaves. But some of them have 2. I don't know if there's any one with 1. Yes. This 3 and 2 and 1, so you can kind of vary them on your flower. So the next part is working with the petals. Okay, so like I said, these are numbered. One is numbered. I am really having a hard time with my camera today. Okay, this one has a number 1 on it, as you can see, and this one's number 2, and these 2 pieces are number 3. So you're going to glue those 2 pieces together. I don't know why she did that, maybe because it's slightly bigger. And then what you're going to do is you're going to work with the fabric, with the paper. So here is one, right? And you're going to fold it sort of in and then make it sort of shape it so it looks realistic, you see. And then once you go through all of the leaves on all 3 of the petals, you glue them together. And I actually didn't glue them all the tabs together. I glued them sort of separate. And so you glue them together, and you can do that either right on top of each other, but I chose to offset them a little bit. I think it looks a little more authentic. So there is that piece. So we've got our, get one of these. We've got our back. Now we get our flower petals. Now let's talk about the inside, the cone. This is actually consists of 4 pieces. The biggest one being this one, and you're going to glue it together like this and push those tabs all in and glue it there. Then you're going to take the next piece, the next largest piece, and you glue it as well here on the tab. And then you do the same for the next piece. And then you go through this process where you are just and then you put the plain circle, the smallest circle on the inside, and you glue them all together. And then what you're left with is this, you know, cone shape. No, it's not really cone shape, right? But it's a 3D, very big 3D. And then we'd come back here and put glue on all of those tabs. And of course, you'll take much more care to do it right than I am showing, but this is what you do. You're just going to glue that center right on the bed of the flower petals, and then that gets affixed to the greenery. And you can work with the leaves a little bit, sort of shape them out a little bit, and you just continue along this process until you have 7. That's what I used for my wreath. I used 7 finished. Let me just show you the wreath a little bit up close. So I made 7 of these sunflowers, and what I did was I took a wreath form and I wrapped it in burlap. I had burlap. You can use burlap ribbon, but I had burlap fabric, so I just cut it into little sheets. See? And then I also put raffia around there. And then I went through the process of affixing these on. I did use hot glue to affix these on because they're just, you know, with burlap and everything. You know, I don't care for hot glue, but I think for this, in this particular case, it was necessary. And again, I'm going to, you know, I still have to further dress it up. I've got these little doodads. I don't know what they are. visual interest. And I also have a set of these twinkly lights, which I'm going to try on there and see how that goes. But even if you didn't want to do that, you could still make this lovely wreath. Or if you didn't want to even go that far, I just want to make maybe 1 or 2 flowers, you could certainly do that too, because you know what? It's your craft studio. You get to do whatever it is that you want to do. So, and here is my finished sunflower wreath. It's actually not completely finished. I want to add a few little doodads to give it some little visual interest, and possibly put these really kind of fun twinkly lights on there. I'm going to experiment with them after I finish up this video, and I will post a picture for you with the lights if I decide to do the lights. So that was how to make these very large and beautiful 3D sunflowers. This pattern comes from Mary at SVG Cuts, and I will see if I can post a link in the description of this video on where you can find it on her shop, or you could just search on svgcuts.com for sunflower and you'll come up with this. She has actually a larger, if you can believe it, a larger sunflower, but this one here is perfect. I think, you know, I made, what is it, 7? Right, 2, 4, 6, 7 of them, and it fits perfectly on this wreath form. Now I just have to finish it up. So thanks so much for coming by today and staying with me until the end of our sunflower tutorial. If you have not already subscribed to my channel, I would encourage you to do so. We are just doing all kinds of wonderful fall things, but also I'm going to be starting a series on Halloween. I don't go into Halloween as crazy as some people do, but I like, you know, some things, so I'm going to post more cutesy Halloween things than anything else and still stick with some fall things. And then heading into Thanksgiving, got lots of great Thanksgiving projects, and then of course the winter holidays. So there's a lot you want to see. I think you'd want to see them, and if you haven't already subscribed or liked my channel, please do that. It's really important to me to know that people are getting a little bit of encouragement and information from these videos. I do it because I love it. But sorry, there's noise. I do it because I love it. But if I didn't know that there were people watching, I probably wouldn't continue to do it so frequently. So it's very important for me to hear from you, or just to subscribe to my channel or one of my channels. Anyway, that's me ranting. Sorry. Thanks so much for coming by today. I hope you make it a great day.